girl. Temperature gauge is on the move again. Yeah, we've overheated. Don't like doing this.
Oh my god, what a seatbelt.
It'll be a good day. Right, hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm down at the lockup and I've just pushed out the Anglia because I've got 4 weeks to get it back up and running to basically take my brother and my future sister-in-law to their wedding. It's going to be another wedding car. I used this over a year ago to take my friend Joel and Becky to their wedding. The remnants of that still got the ribbon that I cut back up there. Empty bottle of champagne in the back down there. See, I've just shot down here, throw a battery on it, see if I can get it to actually crank over and start. So jump batteries down there. See if the old girl will fire up. I'm going to spray some easy start because it sometimes needs a little bit of help. Right, let's give it a go. Bit of choke, never hurt anybody. You have to bear with me. I was at the stag do this weekend. I've just got back. I'm a little bit worse for wear. It's very hot. Come on, you old girl. There you go. It's alive! Now, the clutch pedal feels very weird, and I remember there being a slight problem with it before, so this is something I'm going to have to try and sort out. I don't even know if I can get it into a gear. I'll let it warm up a bit. Right, found the problem with the clutch pedal. No fluid in there. I really do with swapping these out for new master cylinders and probably slave cylinders down below because these are all pretty old and crusty. Let's see if I can top this up and get any pedal back. Getting there, feels a bit more like a pedal now. We just disconnect my extra battery. I'll see if I can pop it in a gear and move it forward and back. Just spotted a little fuel leak under here as well. Maybe need a new gasket in this. Feels like we've got some gears. Put you guys over there. Come along for the ride. Brakes are as rubbish as they always have been. I love that no synchro noise in first gear. I need to put some air in the tyres, feels a bit squishy. Beer sweat's quite bad. Yeah, I've only got a little bit of travel on the clutch pedal, so I'm going to have to play around with that, try and sort that out. But it all runs, it all works. Indicator's on the wrong side still. Love it. Such a cool little car. Can't beat a little angle box. Let's pump these tyres up. Put you guys there. I'm going to drive this back to mine, see if I can squeeze it in my garage. Got my super safe 1960s aftermarket seatbelt. Off we go. Indicator on the side. Probably do some fresh fuel in it as well. It's got half a tank, but it's going to be old manky fuel in there. It's not very fast, it doesn't really stop, but man, it looks cool. And it's great fun to drive. It's getting very hot. It's a very warm day. And yes, the heaters are on full blast. Classic cars. So, managed to get the Anglia in the garage. It is a full house here with the Escort, the Fiesta. I had to take the overriders off and the bumper off the Mark III just to get it physically to fit in the length, but it is in, so now I can go through the bits that I need to do. Definitely something up with that clutch pedal, whether it's got a leak somewhere, bubble of air in it. I think I'm going to try and get a new master cylinder, probably a slave cylinder, and see if we can swap it out and put fresh fluid, and it'll have all new seals and it'll actually feel like a proper clutch pedal again. Made it over here no problem, didn't overheat. Another thing I might try and do before the wedding is I've got an electric Kenlo fan that I'd like to put in there with a little thermostat, just because The existing fan is literally like a bent bit of metal on the front of the engine, so I think that'll do it some good. Okay, so change of plan. Just drove the old angle box to work. Got a little bit warm this morning, so I'm definitely gonna have to sort out this radiator. Doors open. For those of you who know, I've got a new job, so I'm very busy with that at the moment. Also building wardrobes and stuff at home, and also got a little boy on the way, so that's my latest project. It's getting things ready for another baby. So right, with the wedding only a couple of weeks away, haven't really got a lot of spare time to go through the car as much as I need to. So plan is, I'm on my way actually after work. I'm heading down to INKY'S Autos to speak to Dan, and he's going to have a look at sorting out the clutch pedal for me. And whilst it's on the ramps, hopefully we can have a look over the car, make sure the wheels aren't going to fall off of it. That's the plan. Slow down for the speed camera. Don't want to get a speeding ticket in this thing. It is a bit of a street beast. Just going to do a quick pull. Let's foot to the floor. She's flat out, boys. It's getting rather warm. Oh, indicators on the wrong side. The suspension is luxurious. It's like driving a Bentley. Everyone's loving it. Thumbs up everywhere you go. Yeah, it's getting warm. That was only driving down the road. Right, so made it down to INKY'S Autos, and we've got Dean and Dan. Got the old smoothie Mark 1 Fiesta here. It's just come back from the dyno. Chris Todd's worked his magic on it. There is talk of swapping these out for throttle bodies. You ready to put a clutch, master cylinder and slave cylinder in the old angle box?
Be good fun. As long as I ain't got to plug in a diagnostic port, then I'm happy.
Yeah, we'll take a quick look round. They've got a wicked little setup down here. They're just working on this RS2000. Just come back from the paint shop.
Yep.
And this is a genuine RS2000 Mark II. What else have you done to it? Has it been?
She's a number matching car.
Yeah.
When we found it, it'd been parked for 11 years, sitting on a rollover jig. Yeah, we found it, got it, and stripped the whole front end off it. Down to the chassis legs, rebuilt it all up because it was obviously rotten. It's an old Ford, and they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just went through the paint shop out the other side, and sort of a lot of it got built away from here, but now it's here to be finished off. So yeah,
it's got the old original, very sought after fishnet brown Recaros, and it's a wicked colour. I've already commented on the beige. That is the original colour, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's also this Anglia in that Dan's working his magic with the welder. He's sorting out all the crusty bits. You're putting a blacktop Z-Tech in this, aren't you?
Blacktop Z-Tech going here, yeah, naturally aspirated one, yeah.
This is the same colour as my original Anglia I had all those years ago.
With or without the rust?
Mine had just as much rust. I ended up put a flip front on it because it had all gone round here.
Yeah, same as this
all
one.
Gone in here, which you've obviously done some repairs.
Yeah, this has got some
crusty bits.
Yeah, and
oh wow,
some infill.
Original paper mache.
Yeah.
Fiberglass.
There was all sorts of bits I found inside it.
Yeah, bless them.
That's how they did it back in the day, though.
Exactly. Got it through another MOT.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you're gonna get rid of the steering box?
Yeah, we're going for obviously rack and pinion in it. Yeah, steering box is all coming out, and then cut the tunnel out because we've got to make room for the RX-8 box in there, and yeah, set it back a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be a good little car. Then is he going to go back in the original colour, or is he going to?
I think he's going black and silver, possibly.
All right. What,
but
silver roof on it?
Silver roof,
silver
black.
flash.
Yeah, yeah, but that might change.
Yeah.
Because we're
That's
a long way off from
yeah,
the paint job. Yeah.
Mark's brought his Granada down as well. So it's a Ford V6.
That's it. A Nardo Granada. That's you, Mark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark II Nardo Granada is his.
Because it's the grey, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Nardo. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Audi colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it suits it well.
She's pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. So what's the spec on the engine?
There's not much spec on it, to be honest. It's got a full 6 race exhaust.
I did spy the shiny headers on it.
Yeah, and it's just sitting on a car, manual Type 9 gearbox.
Full interior.
Ahead of their time, they were. When they
Yeah,
back in the day.
that's some luxury going on in there. That's actual luxury going on in there. They're like fake mahogany, like gear bits on it. That's quality.
And it makes a lovely sound as well now with that exhaust on it.
Fire up then, let's hear it.
Pops and bangs and all sorts when you're driving next to it on the motorway.
So how many boxes did they put in?
There's just the one on the
One
back.
big back box on there, nice. Yeah, that's good. You'll have all the comments. Let it warm up. You've just turned up though, to be fair, it is warm. Don't worry, people. Yeah, that's cool.
She makes all the right noises.
Where are the rocker covers from? I've not seen cast rocker covers for a V6 like that.
They came with a car.
Yeah?
Yeah, it had the original.
What, from the
ones,
factory?
Yeah, I think they are like a version that you can get.
They're cool.
So, yeah, we found those in the parts, the many parts that came in the car.
Newly drilled holes in the bonnet.
Yeah, I did spy your speed holes that you've added. Is that just aesthetics, or have you got
It's to let heat out.
got a heat issue going
Whether
on?
it works or not, I don't know.
It reminds me of back in the day, me and Zach done like bowling ball holes in his bonnet.
Yeah.
After we put punch louvers in it.
Yeah. Stupidly, I put my king filter and my pump up in this corner.
Yeah.
So when the bonnet's closed and you're queuing up getting to a car show,
You can hear the fuel getting.
the fuel pump's like dag 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 dag. You can hear it doing that. So I just thought, let's just drill some holes in it, let some heat out.
And you're going to be like 4-link in the back. Later on in the winter.
I'm gonna ladder bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put ladder bars on it and a watch linkage on it, because yeah, as I say, it tramps bad. So I just want to stiffen up all the back end, get rid of the old tired leaf springs in there. But it's already got a slipper in it, so it goes well sideways.
Yeah, I bet.
But it just needs stiffening up at the back end. It's a good fun truck to drive.
I bet.
It just breaks my back.
What's all the number plates? Is that?
Yeah, I just went mental with the number plates everywhere, and
Oh,
I just had a load of number plates stacked from old scrapped cars.
You've got it on the
years
dash.
ago. So I just thought I'd make use of them, and
You say it gets a lot of attention.
yeah, it does. It does get loads of attention.
No, you said you've got 10 horsepower lower down, and you've sacrificed a bit at the top. But
That's
it's a street car. There, you want it to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You don't want it to be coughing and spluttering. You want it to just be whap whap whap.
Yeah.
That's
I
where
was
it's
more
at.
than happy with that. When he said, "Oh bloody hell, you've lost a little bit on the top, but at the bottom you've gained," I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm happy
That's
with that."
perfect,
To be fair,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a fast road car. That's where you want all the power down the bottom. Yeah, nice one. Cheers for that. I'll catch up with you next week. Just give us a shout.
Yes, no problem.
I'm loving the gauges as well. They're a nice touch. Proper race tech ones.
Yeah, I can't get the speedo one working. Hence this one.
Oh, what's that one?
Just the gizmo off of eBay.
The skateboard wheels for your winders. So this is the first time you've gone out in it since you've had it mapped? Set up, say mapped.
Yeah.
Tuned by Chris Todd himself. A legend. Matching pen. You can't beat the sound of a crossflow on carbs. Come down to pick up the Anglia. The boys have done a sterling job. Fitted new master cylinder. I'll pop the bonnet, show you. Actually has a clutch that has some feel to it. Pop the hood. We've got the new master cylinder up there, and slave cylinders obviously down in the depths of the engine bay. Bit of a pain to fit that. So yeah.
It's been in there a long time.
Yeah, I think it kind of corroded, and you had to whack the old slave cylinder out. And the master cylinder, for some reason, the pin wasn't the right length, so you had to swap over the original pin for that one. But it's all on, it's all bled. It's actually got a clutch that feels decent. You've also, thankfully, taken out the thermostat for me, so hopefully driving it home, we won't overheat.
No.
And you've even put my coach bolts in where the overriders were. So yeah, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that. That saves me another job. So now all I've really got to do is put some fuel in it, give it a good old wash and polish, the bows, the ribbon, and I'm ready to venture up and turn it into a wedding car for the weekend, and hopefully not break down. Is the plan.
Hopefully.
No, wicked. Cheers for that. No, I really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.
And as I said, if any of you guys need any help with any of your projects,
Got it.
these guys, West Drayton?
West
based?
Drayton, yeah.
West Drayton based. I'll put a link to their, you've got a Facebook page,
Got a Facebook
Instagram.
page. Yeah.
I'll pop all that in the usual place so you can check them out, hit them up. Yeah, Dan and Dean, very helpful guys, very knowledgeable. No doubt we'll be seeing a lot more of you as well with some of the other projects that you guys have got coming up. Let's take it for a drive in this lovely autumnal British summer. Brilliant. No, nice one. I really appreciate that. Oh, look at that. It's got a clutch and everything. Yeah, boy.
See you later, mate.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Ta-da.
I could have done the job myself, but I've literally just done a night shift at Heathrow. I'm about to do another night shift at Heathrow. With all the other stuff that's going on, I trust these boys to just take it, sort it, and yeah, at least it's a job ticked off. Right, made it home, no worries. The temperature did creep up a little bit. We were just touching on the red there, so I'm probably still gonna throw the fan in and the little thermostat before the wedding, just as a precaution, and then at least I know that I can get some airflow through it and try and cool it back down again. But aside from that, clutch feels mint, happy with that, drives like a champ. Just got to tuck it away in the garage until the weekend when I finally got some time to do the last little bits and get it all ready for the big day. Oh yeah!
A few moments later.
Alright, so I've just offered up the fan in the hole and it doesn't actually fit, so I don't think I'll be fitting an electric fan on it before the wedding. I'm not going to be cutting any of this metal work out to fit it, so I'll have to either get a smaller fan or hope that it's not too warm on the day. So I'll pop the bumper back on and give it a good wash. Radio fan can't fit, so next best thing, I've got my wedding haircut. Just need to give the car a wash and then we're all set for heading up there at the end of the week. Playing around with this car for some time. I haven't really done much on the channel with it because I've been busy obviously messing about with this, friends' cars, the Sierra, etc, etc, and this has kind of been tucked up for a little while. But things that we've done to the car, I did run a hose through the engine to try and flush any sludge out, and I've replaced all the hoses on it. We've got an electronic ignition, a new coil. I did throw a new battery on it a little while ago, and I powder coated a couple of bits at my old work. I also converted it over to a negative earth because it originally had positive earth, and that doesn't help with the corrosion problems. It's pretty straightforward to do. You have to like flash the diode on the diodes on the dynamo. It's still running an original dynamo as well. Proper old school. It's a good honest little car though. I mean, it's had a couple of little patches on the inner wings. I think the jacking points have been done. It's obviously had repaint on the lower half at some point. The roof has got a wicked, I don't know if you can see that, patina where it's kind of all crazed, but I really like it. Interior is really good. Driver's seats not great, but I have got a spare mint green passenger seat, so I'm going to see if I can recover this side with a passenger seat cover. I don't know if that's possible. Got the original valve radio. Fingers crossed we can get it up and running and get to the wedding without it breaking down. Danger zone. It's getting hot again, boys. Bonnet's popped, heaters are on full blast. Gotta love old cars. So we got just about an hour to go, and yeah. It's seems to just be sitting just at the tip of the normal. So I think we'll be alright. Just keeping it at a steady 50 to 60 mile an hour, depending on where the needle wants to flap. It seems to be pretty happy at this speed, so I don't want to push it too much. Temperature gauge is on the move again. We're venturing up into the top of the into the red. I might have to pull over and let it cool down. It's starting to smell a bit warm as well now. Yeah, we've overheated. It was getting hot. No, I haven't. Mum and Dad have, but they've driven off. They've just got to pull off at the next lay-by. Do you want to get off the motorway? Just I don't want you to be on the motorway with Edith. I'll just carry on. You go to the hotel. It's all right. I should have put some water in the car. I don't know if I've got any in the boot.
Looks like the thermostat is leaking, so I'm just going to try and nip it down and see if I can reseal it. And I've lost a lot of water. I think that's why we're boiling over. Right, so we have broken down. It appears that I've got a leak on the thermostat housing. I've tried nipping it down. It is well tight, so I think it's going to be a case of I'm going to let it cool down, try and open the rad. Luckily I've got a big bottle of water, so I'm going to sling that in it when it's cool enough and try and get it off the motorway. In the meantime, my mum and dad have gone to a local Halfords. They're going to pick me up some gasket paste, and hopefully I can whip that thermostat housing off, reseal it, rebolt it, throw some water in it, and hopefully that'll be problem solved. I don't even think, if I could have fitted the fan on it, I don't even think that would have solved the problem today, but this is definitely something I've got to re-look at. Hopefully the engine didn't get too hot and seize up, but... Oh, the joys of driving classic cars to a wedding. Don't like doing this. I don't know if there's any water left in it. That's far from ideal. She's dry as a bone, boys. I think that radiator's had it, even with the clean. It didn't get so hot that it seized itself, so that's a good thing. And I'll put a load of fresh water in it. I'm going to try and get off the motorway. If I drive it down here, I'll jump out and have a look and see if it's still leaking up thermostat housing. That's nice and cold now. There's a little bit of traffic now, and I think it's actually doing me some favours because we're still sat in the middle of normal. Joys of owning an old car, and driving an old car, breaking down in an old car. Drives just like a Bentley. Pulled over, just wanted to check. Don't seem to have a leak at the moment. Might have just broken down, but it is a cool looking car still. Totally makes up for it. Right, let's see if we can get to the hotel. Desperate times. I'm taking off the badges because I think that might be impeding some of the airflow. So they will go back on once I've got a new radiator and electric fan. But for now, needs must. I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove the fancy AA badge and at least the RAC badge. I think I'll leave the road safety one on there. There you go. Got all the airflow now. Right, let's pop some more water in it and get to this hotel and have a nice cold beer. The old girl's a lot happier on these little B roads. Need to think of a name for the car. Have you guys got any suggestions? Obviously, most of the suggestions are probably going to be overheating related, but yeah, make a comment and let me know what you guys think we should call the old angle box. We made it to the hotel, all in one piece. I am going to whip the thermostat off. Mum and Dad have got some gasket paste, going to re-paste it up and should be all good to go for the wedding tomorrow. Right, today's the big day. I managed to fabricate or fashion a gasket out of an old folder. Got the old gasket sealer on, redone the thermostat housing, filled her up with water. So
Just got to wait for the bride to finish off getting ready. We'll take it to the venue. Is the plan, not break down. Here we go. Back up. There you are. Hang on, I'll come out and get the door for you. We're getting in the back.
Yeah, I think mine will sit down. Thank you. Do you want to get in first?
We're both getting in the back.
Okay.
There's no seatbelt. It's a heads up, there's no seatbelt in the back.
Fine, put me in the back or in the front?
Ooh. Put your leg up.
Huh?
Put the leg up. Next thing you want is half of it trapped. It's a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
That's your meal. Are you in?
Yeah,
Got a glass of bubbly?
Oh no,
No?
I can't cope. I
So, do
can't
you want a
cope.
glass of bubbly? Yeah. Hold the glass up, pop it over. Got a little baby bottle.
Woo, I'm nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah.
You should be. It's your big day. You'll be
you,
fine.
thank you.
Yeah.
Ian?
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. Let's go. Do you know where we're going, or do I need to wait?
No, I know where you're going.
You can give me the directions then.
Yeah. No, I probably need it to
There's no sat nav in this car. Oh,
Unfortunately
I
not.
probably need it to keep me occupied, Mike. So
The next model up.
Where are you going?
just
I don't
nervous,
know.
isn't it? It's just a build-up. I'll be fine. I am fine. I'm fine. I think I don't like the waiting bit. Oh my god, what a seatbelt. Yeah, I know.
Right. And where are we going? Where are we going? Left or right?
So you need to go out that way,
Yeah.
left.
We're not in a rush, are we? We're going to take it a leisurely drive.
10 plus 12.
You got to make him sweat a little bit.
Have you seen him this morning?
No.
I
Not
used
at
to go
all.
to school in one of these with 3 other lads in
Wow. Oh, you did the bow and everything, Mike.
Yeah, we've got 3 bows.
Did you do that this morning?
Yeah.
it. Lovely day as well.
Beautiful day. You like that.
Beautiful day.
Is that window right open, or does it burn your hair
shut
out?
it if you can. Oh,
Yeah, it's all electric.
oh, wrong
Go
way.
wait.
I was saying to Andy when I played golf, you sort of want it like this. because
Yeah, you don't want it hard.
No.
it's left.
No. Follow it round. Follow it round.
No sign of overheating and having to push it the last few yards.
No, I think we've done alright doing it for like a 3-minute drive down the road.
Yeah. So yeah, it's almost like I planned it that way.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. So how nervous are you?
I'm alright.
How's your
I'm
hands?
like kind of in the car and stuff.
I'm pretty nervous now. I'm like,
Yeah, why are you nervous?
Yeah, driving this thing.
It's just the bits of waiting I don't love.
how quickly did this morning go?
Yeah, quick. When I got up, I was like, I've got loads of time. Did Edith's hair thing going okay?
Yeah, that's all in. No
She's got a
worries.
little flower one.
Yeah, just got that.
it's
The girls look wicked.
Oh, do they? So
You
it's
look
not-
amazing, by the way.
Thank
So,
you.
should've
It's
said
not
that.
this left, but that's the sign for the grapevine, so it's the
Okay.
next turning
Okay.
on the left.
No worries. Gotta get up the hill first.
Yeah, you see where that little green sign is?
Yeah.
It's there.
No worries.
I'm excited to see the venue.
You've not seen it yet?
I've not seen it. I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. all
Wow, look at
dressed
this.
up.
This is fancy. I need a driveway like this in my life.
Yeah.
The lady said that she had their Ruby wedding anniversary. Yeah.
Oh, what, from the hotel?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was fantastic, good food, staff.
This is awesome. Look at this day. We couldn't
I
have
know,
wished for better
I
weather.
know, I'm
This is
so grateful.
But not
that it's-
too hot.
not
Yeah.
too hot yet, but it's just like, this is fantastic considering how much rain we've had
I
the
know.
last couple of weeks. That's going to be a good day.
It's gonna be a good
So
day.
excited for you guys. Left or right?
Left. And then you follow the kind of arrow to the
Is that
right.
your
so
photographer
where
there?
Yeah, that's Tim. And then into the car park behind him, yeah.
So there you have it. The old girl made it to the venue. Just had the ceremony. Didn't overheat. I don't think the journey allowed it to get actually up to temperature, let alone to boiling point. Yeah, well happy it made it. It didn't cause any serious problems. Obviously I've still got to get it home, so you'll have to wait for the next video to see if it actually made it home. But I think a new radiator is going to be on order. We'll recore this one, and I'm definitely going to get a smaller fan, fit it on it, so we shouldn't have these problems going forward. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a stress to get it here, but I think it was well worth it. It looks fantastic, and Amy was pleased that we made the effort and got the car up and running, and yeah, it didn't break down. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, check out the sweet merch in the link below, and yeah, until next time, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm going to go and have a well-earned beer and enjoy the meal with my family.